Connection. That's what we've been promised. A big word, isn't it? With endless potential. But it seems as though somewhere along the way, we've lost it. Now, technology is a great master, but a crueler servant. And once you let it take control of you, there's no telling how far you'll go. Yet every day we walk the streets and find people busy, glued to their screens, or come to a gathering we've been waiting ages for, only to find the crowd's attention solely on their devices. And it's not only that, it's wherever you go, whether it be a bustling city street or a calm village road. The evidence of the beast we've created still lingers in every crevice. Now, before the rise of the internet, people believed that it would bring us together, that it would be the future of socializing, the change we all really needed. It promised a connection, and in some ways, it did deliver. But recently, our days have begun to look awfully similar. We wake up to alarms set on our phones, only to continue filling every empty gap of our morning using it, whether that be during breakfast, or perhaps on the drive to school, and then come to school, only to talk about a new meme, trend, or day in the life. And for the most, the hours spent scrolling are higher than those we actually spend living, enjoying every moment, making what we can out of it. The internet undeniably held the ability to connect us, yet people are feeling more disconnected than ever. 1 in 4 adults worldwide are constantly feeling alone, and 80% of our generation admit they felt more out of touch than ever. And I don't want to bore you with the numbers, but I want you to really think about it. What does this mean for us? Think back. When was the last time you've seen someone being picked on? Just because they aren't the ideal picture the internet has created. Or the last time you've seen a classmate with hundreds of posts that anxiously in real life, shaking their leg. And this is the reality. It's the hard truth. This is how we live our lives. We like, we comment, we scroll, but there's still something missing. And it all makes sense when you realize that most of us have only given in, traded what truly matters for what's more convenient, traded what makes us feel alive for the constant numbing algorithms. Sure, likes feel good, and comments give the illusion of expressing yourself freely. But do we really think that it's enough anymore? And I'm no saint, I've also fallen victim to this never-ending trap. I'd walk into a room, find everyone happily scrolling away, and simply join them. It almost felt as if we were all watching the same video, only occasionally laughing out loud when the silence was too overwhelming. And although then it felt fine, as if I was only fitting into the crowd, now I look back, it doesn't feel real. Only feels like noise that should be playing in the background, but now blasts louder than ever, blurring the lines of reality. And if you all haven't fallen asleep yet, allow me to tell you a story that completely changed my perspective. On my recent trip to Egypt, it had taken me a strangely long time to adjust. But why? Coming from the constant bustle of the city and life that revolved around technology, there was something different about the air. Strange, even. If you saw someone on the street you knew, you would stop, greet them warmly, and genuinely engage in a conversation, rather than pretend to be on your phone, just to avoid being bothered. It baffled me truly how well these families communicated, how we would gather in my grandparents' house and play card games, laughing until we couldn't breathe, or how you could sit in a circle and understand how the person next to you felt, just from the glimmer in their eye. They hadn't grown as attached to their phones as I had, and that had not only given them a better outlook on life, but had enabled them to establish connections I'd never be able to build online. I stand here today talking about the importance of human connection. But it's no surprise that most of you will return to their usual lives, not giving this a second thought. Return to building stronger connections with technology than with the people that make up our lives. But here I am, daring you to be the change. Daring you to not give in to the pressure. It's hard, I know, but to spend just a few minutes a day working towards an unbreakable connection. Whether that be a friend, a family member, or even someone you've only just met. Perhaps a neighbor next door who you haven't even said hi to yet, or the person in class that you've been waiting to introduce yourself to, but haven't had the chance yet. And if you take one thing from my speech today, let it be this. The next time when you're in a room surrounded by people, put the phone down for a while and see what might happen. And it's impossible to quit the internet completely, and that's not what I'm asking you to do. Just use it a little less and live a little more. Remember, it doesn't connect you. Only you do. Thank you.